So this is my collecting jar that I put all my large critters in when I was hand sorting. I have since removed them all, and I showed video of a couple of them. And now I'm going to use this as the vessel in which I pour my Berlese-Tullgren funnel into. For those of you who saw me live spill my one Berlese-Tullgren funnel, you'll know that I only have one left. So this is just a coffee filter, and this is an old Tupperware funnel because my mother was a Tupperware lady, so I have a lot of old Tupperware. But I'm sure you can find something that is of similar use. I'm hoping this works. I'm doing this live because I don't want to do it twice. I'm swirling my sample because I don't want to have any little bits left over. Oh, that worked rather well. I have a few little bits in the bottom still, and I'm going to rinse and wash in a second, but first I'm going to let this drain. I just poured some of the liquid back into my Berlese-Tullgren funnel so I can wash it again because there's still some bits in the bottom. And I'm probably going to do that another time because there's still some more bits down there. And you can see all of the little critters. Maybe it's just all dirt. I'm hoping there's some little critters that are the mesofauna that I never would have picked out of the hand sorting option. So I think I don't need this white paper at the moment because the coffee filter will be the paper. I'm going to rip this open. No, I'm going to need the white paper. Because that didn't work quite as I anticipated. So if we were in class, I would put this under a dissecting scope and look at what I found under the dissecting scope. But I'm going to try here to use my homemade microscope and see what I can find. So far, it was pretty good, so I'm going to zoom in a little and see what we can see. Oh. So far, everything just looks like dirt. I think that's a green microplastic from the avocado bag. There's a hair. It looks like a dog hair, not a human hair. Ooh, what's that? That looks like a springtail, maybe. Where's my probe? Yeah, definitely springtail. Can you guys see that? Oh, I gotta take a picture. I've got little antenna, 6 little legs. I love it. Awesome. What else can I find? So mesofauna is definitely doable with this microscope. What's that? Oh, I don't think that's anything. Oh, I think those might be tiny mites. Like an orbiti mite that I'm just not, this microscope's not good enough for. Same with that. I think that might be a little mite that I can't see. Yeah, look, that one's got antenna. That's definitely some kind of critter that my microscope just isn't handling. So, again, we're doing the best we can. If you guys can't see everything, I'm trying to like look at the screen and look what's on the video as well. It's not easy keeping all of this on the video. But I'm gonna see if I can focus in on that maybe a mite. It looks like there's some maybe mites. Where's my, right there. Definitely doesn't look like dirt, but it's too small for this particular, and those ones there look like maybe mites. I'm gonna try, because I have access to a slightly better microscope, but I think if this is as far as you get, where you get some maybe mites and some springtails, and you can get that far, like that springtail was very obvious under this microscope. Alright, let's see if I can find that maybe a mite. Those will just look like pieces of rock. Oh, look, there's a little tiny, even tinier little springtail. Here, I've got one down here and another one there. And I'm wondering if that's another one in there. Wow, we totally couldn't even see that with our little handmade microscopes. So I never saw those ones coming. I was looking at the thing that was over here that I thought was a mite. That just looks like bits of gravel. Oh, a little itty bitty spider. I feel like I should have been able to see. Which way do I need to go? It's like when you're, you know how microscopes are backwards and upside down? It's like that, except it's like harder, because you're looking at a screen. It's not like the slide. I can adjust, my brain adjusts the slide being upside down and backwards. This is much harder. So we got a little spider. I wonder, I'm going to try looking for him again with, oh, who's that up there? Or down there, I guess. There's a little mite. Almost looks like one body part, 8 legs, 2 antennae. You can see its little sucking mouth bits. Usually there's so many mites that like we don't even know what to do with them all. Oh, there's another little mite. So, I don't know what you guys are going to be able to find with your homemade microscopes. But I'm hoping you guys will find some things. I'm not sure. I think that might just be a seed. There's our little springtail. Typically that's mostly what you find in these. Alright, I'm going to quit there. And yeah, I am curious to know what you find. Whether you find anything in your Berlese-Tullgren funnel, like if there's everything so small your microscope doesn't pick it up, you can still use the things that are in your hand sorting. We can combine this data. You can use just your hand sorting or just your Berlese-Tullgren sorting. You can write your report on whatever data you find. So don't think that if your microscope's not good enough, you're not going to be able to do this assignment. I'm trying to make this as adaptable as possible. Work with what you have. So if you only have what you hand sorted out, that's great. That's what we'll work with. If you only have things in your Berlese-Tullgren funnel, that's great. That's what we'll work with. We're working in the limits that we have. So with that, good luck. I look forward to hearing what interesting things you find.